Awesome. Okay, and we are live. And I don't see any eyes on us yet, but we'll get it started here. Okay. Anyways, so to start off, my name is Nicole. I am the marketing coordinator here at Yardstick, and I'm joined by Megan. She is our design desk inside sales, and we are joined by the lovely Christy Patter. Did I say that correctly?
Close, Pater. Very
Pater,
close.
sorry about that. Sales representative with Lenovo. And we are going to be discussing the Lenovo ThinkSmart View device. So Christy, I'll hand it off to you. If you do want to give a little briefing as to how you got into Lenovo, you can do that, or we can kind of just go right into the device. So.
Okay, super. Thanks for having me. I'm, as I mentioned, Christy Pater with Lenovo, and I focus on our video collaboration solutions for Lenovo. So the ThinkSmart View, which is right here, is what I'm going to focus on right now, and I support partners in helping develop collaboration for specifically Teams and Zoom, and this device is a Teams dedicated device. So I can show you the device. I think you have it, and I have it there. You have it there in landscape, and I have it in portrait. So that's what I like about this device. Depending on your desk, I have actually 3 screens on my desk here. And you would think, well, why do I need another device? I've got 3 screens constantly up, but I go from meeting to meeting to meeting. And what I love about this device, even just from a calendar aspect, if I'm running back to back like I did today, I don't have to now click all my screens, open up, find out where my Teams calendar is, see when my next meeting is. If I'm running late, I just glance at my ThinkSmart View, see if I've got 5 minutes or if I have to drop. I'm able to quickly give a message. It's a great way. So for somebody that's actually joining this, for instance, I can continue to work and I'm able to join the presentation. I'm able to view the presentation independently from my PC. I have it set right here to reverse mode or dark mode, only because my screens are all bright, and so I kind of have it set to just differentiate itself a little bit from the bright mode. So it does have built-in speakers, so it's got your built-in speakers at the bottom right here or on the side as you have it. It does have the microphones built in, so I don't need to have a headset with it. But if I'm in an open workspace environment and I want to be private, I can simply Bluetooth a Teams certified headset to it and use it privately as well, which I love that feature about it. It has actually, not only can you shut down the camera in the Teams app itself or mute in the Teams app, but it actually has that extra bit of security in that it actually has a ThinkSmart shutter button up here top where I can actually physically close the camera and physically mute the device as well. So I know that's a super important feature in terms of security.
Very cool.
And if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you had mentioned that there's only specific headphones for it? Specific Teams headphones?
With Teams, with Microsoft, and the reason that's important is, for instance, I've got right now my Teams certified headset on right here. When Microsoft does a firmware update, it's important that the headset is Teams certified because they also have to do a firmware update. So all of a sudden, if you're not using a Teams headset, it might sound fine, and then Microsoft or Teams does an update, and you say, how come they can't hear me? I can't hear them. So it's important that you have that ability to have firmware, which Teams certified headsets do.
Okay, good to know. Awesome.
And if you'd like, I can share my screen to just show you a couple different scenarios, how you might want to use it in your environment.
Absolutely.
The thing I love about this device also is, you know, if right now we've got these big work from home initiatives and people were scrambling to get cameras, people were scrambling to get additional microphones or whatever they needed, you know, for an MSRP of only $349, you not only do you have a camera, you have a speaker, you have a display, and the ability to instantly join a Teams meeting. You can't see my screen.
Struggle as well with clients is trying to find the webcams and the laptops and the budget, whether or not to go with the webcam version or a laptop as well. So this is kind of a nice alternative to offer the customers.
Yep, absolutely. Let me just kind of, you can, so really it's ideal for those customers that are working from home and maybe they don't have enough room. I know in my house today there are actually 4 people because I've got my son visiting from San Francisco, so he and his girlfriend are working in different rooms. My husband's in the basement and I'm in here, and we're trying to cram all these desks in. So this is a perfect solution for those people that have their laptop and are in tight spaces and really need that extra collaboration device, because we're all on video calls all day long now, and to still be able to work on their PC and not take up that valuable space.
Right.
Whoops, wrong way here. The other thing, my goodness, I really jumped ahead, didn't I? The other thing about this is it's always on. So Microsoft just announced a couple weeks ago a new category. This used to be running on the IP phone license, but there's a new category called Teams Displays. And the ThinkSmart View is the very first of its category. And some of the things that they call out that Microsoft is developing for the Think display will be integration with Cortana, so it can have voice commands. It's working better together with your PC. So if I'm on my PC and I'm presenting, it's tied in with the ThinkSmart View, and I'm able to respond to a chat on my ThinkSmart View. So that's not available today on this. What's available today is to be able to join voice calls, look at presentations, join video calls. Coming in September, when they have the update, you'll also be able to use Cortana integration and be able to have chat and chat bubbles.
Very
So
cool.
that's really gonna advance it. I think the other nice thing about this is it's always on, and that's part of this new display category, is I don't have to wait when I walk in the morning quickly, or if I'm running out and coming back in my office to boot up my computer and load Teams. It's one touch, click and join, always on, and I'm in my meeting.
That is handy for sure. Nothing worse than running late for a meeting and then having to try and shut on your system, right? So
exactly. And honestly, the audio on this from the speakerphones and the camera, it's really got a great camera in it, and it's got great audio. So certainly you won't be disappointed with that.
Does it have, curious if it's got the kind of filters or the effects like it does in the backgrounds, offers the backgrounds like it does in your Teams desktop?
So a good question, and it doesn't today, but that's also part of what's going to be coming in September with this new update with Microsoft Teams and this new category of Teams displays.
Okay, cool.
And right now today, in Teams on your PC, for instance, you're able to see 9 people. That doesn't work today with this, and I know it's a smaller screen, so look for maybe larger screens coming, but 9 people aren't going to fit really well on this screen. So right. That's the one difference right now too that you're not going to see.
So is it just one person at a time then?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of like if you're using your phone for Teams.
Exactly, because it's the same exact function. It's set up the same way right now. And again, there will be some changes coming with when they switch the software on these devices away from the IP platform and towards the new Teams display. There'll be some updates with that coming. But the great thing about this device is if you buy it today and use it today, those software updates are just happening automatically, and it's just going to continue to improve.
Awesome.
So this is just just so you can see how small it is and how sleek the design is. It's very thin. It's very, very, like I said, small on your desktop in terms of real estate, especially with the ability to go vertical or horizontal, however you want.
Yeah, that angle is super cool. That was the one thing I saw at first. It's not just a tablet, right? Having the ability like you have there to sit it up vertically is very cool.
Tuck it in a corner out of the way, but still visible on your desk. Convenient.
Yeah, that's exactly how I typically have it here, not front and center. So Teams devices are evolving, and so this ThinkSmart View now moving forward to ThinkSmart Display. There's many different areas and scenarios you can use it in. This is just an example of some of them. Really in the office. Also, obviously, we talked about the remote worker right now. And what I've been hearing recently too is because we don't know what conference rooms are going to look like as people go back. I mean, you're in a room right now with 2 people. Are we going to be cutting down the conference rooms because we don't want more than 3? And now we've got a whole bunch of small rooms, and we just want to be able to go in and join a video call with partners, customers, and not have too many people in the room. I've seen many customers looking to add some of these in their phone booth type situations or smaller rooms, so they can quickly and inexpensively join a video call. So, and again, we already talked about the work from home, so lots of different scenarios with this.
Great.
I'm just going to pass by this real quick. I wanted to show you, it's super simple to set up. You actually have a QRB code you can set up, but really it's just as easy as connecting to your Wi-Fi, logging in with your personal Office 365 Teams credentials, and boom, you're good to go. And it's going to integrate your Office 365 calendar.
Yeah, I've set it up a couple of times with my own account as well, and it's really fast. There's nothing to set, clean up and Google and all that like you would setting up a laptop. You just go in, set it to Wi-Fi, log in. It was very convenient, very quick to set it up, and then also switch users. We've had it deployed to a couple people here. It's quite easy. So that's
if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm certainly not techie, so that's for sure. You're able to check your voicemails on it. You can use it for hot desking. There's some super simple instructions for hot desking. So if we're doing the kind of going back to the office where half the staff or the quarter of the staff are going 2 days a week, 3 days a week, have it on a desk, use it for hot desking. You can certainly set it up that way as well. We already talked about the common area license. So for a video phone, you can just use your common area license for that, or your personal license as well. I'm going to skip by this. And then I think that's it with the sharing here. The other thing I wanted to talk about is if you've got anyone that's in the hospital situation, or as many people have loved ones that are in nursing home or retirement homes and they've not been able to visit with their loved ones, this is a great device for that as well, because you can have this set up individually with each person so they have their own communication device to talk with their loved ones at home. And virtual rounding, we also use it with virtual rounding. So for instance, you can be in a remote situation and you have a specialist. They don't have those doctors on staff. The doctors can actually call in and have a face-to-face discussion with their patients to be able to review charts and data. It meets HIPAA requirements. We actually have services that set it up and integrate it. So for instance, if it's a 200-bed hospital room, you want to dial bed 2 in room 1, it's going to go set up specifically to dial bed 2, room 1, and be able to have that personal communication with the patient.
That is very cool.
That is really neat.
Yeah, what a great way to consider different industries, right?
Yeah. Especially now with everybody going more, socially distant, not a lot of face-to-face. This, in a sense, replaces that so that you're not losing a level of care that maybe some people need in that industry as well. So that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and better than taking a big laptop and showing it off too, right?
Yeah.
So.
And I think that's an important point, because it is so light that it really is portable. That's been a question that we've been asked, but it's super portable. I stick it into my backpack, and really easy to just have a video chat or set up for a day where you can still be working in the whole rooms, maybe, or the 5 people you're collaborating with are looking at this and having others join.
I did have one question. Being in the procurement industry, this question comes up quite a bit when you're trying to quote one particular item, is how does this product differ from what's currently out on the market now in this kind of technology? So
for one, there's nothing of its kind exactly that's out there on the market right now. A dedicated Teams display device. This is the first of its kind. There's nothing else out there today that's shipping today. And how does this different from a tablet, let's say, or your PC? I think, most importantly, it's hands-free. I'm not setting up a tablet. It's ready to roll. It's always on. I'm not booting up. I'm not logging in. I'm always on in a dedicated, secure Teams environment for my calls. Integrates with your calendar, always on, ready to roll. And it also works better together with your PC. And as I mentioned, more will be coming out with that too. where you're able to present here, reply to a chat here, and just keep communicating with two devices together.
Really cool. Very cool. Yeah, we did notice, we had one comment when we brought it into the office that maybe a good suggestion would be having it battery operated, because right now you do have to plug it in, right?
That is true.
Yeah.
And there's pros and cons to that, right? The battery operated is all of a sudden the battery dies and you're out. But then you're right, it doesn't offer you the wireless ability because it does have to be plugged in. I would expect to see more. I mean, Lenovo certainly is not stopping with this device in terms of collaboration, just starting with this device in this space. More to come for sure, including, you know, a bigger screen. I know we're working on something with the bigger screen too, so more to come.
Awesome.
Really neat.
Okay. Well, I think that was basically it. I think we covered all of our bases as to kind of what it even is, who it benefits, and how it can compare. And there is nothing necessarily to compare to it right now, except for the tablet or whatever. So thank you so much, Christy, for your time.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Thank you. Bye.